One of the things I've become really mindful of when I'm traveling abroad is I refrain from saying this country is so cheap, or just in general, just saying this is so cheap, especially in front of the locals who are there, because they are working insanely hard just getting by day. Affordable is very subjective, so I don't try placing that label. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down some of the things I've personally spent my money on, and you guys can quietly make that judgment for yourself of where this fits in the spectrum of affordability. Yes, this is the one rare time TikTok has made me pretty woke in these kind of matters, but I feel like it's a very good woke. Because we are in Vietnam, nails are an absolute must do. I got my fingernails done at a place called Plush Nails because one of my followers recommended it in one of my comments. Now, when it comes to the price, it is definitely cheaper than what you would get in Korea, but I'm not gonna lie, one of my nails is already starting to lift and it's been less than a week. But I did get my pedicures done at a different place. I absolutely love how it came out. One of the things I was most excited about eating in Vietnam was undoubtedly mangoes and dragon fruit. The thing is, yes, you could get these in Korea, but they are nowhere near as sweet as the ones you find here in Vietnam. Trust me on this one. I legit ate one dragon fruit and one mango a day. I really wanted to eat some mangosteen as well, but I had like a little bit of a traumatic experience last time where I bought a bunch and I think a little spider egg hatched because there was bajillions of spiders that came crawling out. So ever since then, I got a little bit traumatized from buying fresh mangosteens. Now, when it comes to the food, I also have another traumatic experience because the last time I was here, I ate from like one of those like local street vendor style places, and I'm sure I got food poisoning because I was literally shitting myself for like 3 full days. It was bad. So I do have a bit of an aversion to those kind of local stalls. I know that's the culture and that's what it should all be about, but I try shitting yourself for 3 full days, you'll know what I mean. I also got food delivered a couple of times because I did have to work while I was at Vietnam. Now let's talk about shopping. To be honest, because I've seen so many TikToks about people hyping up the shopping in Hanoi, but maybe it's just my preference and also the fact that I'm 32. I was kind of looking for very good quality pieces, but majority of the places that was recommended through TikTok, it was very fast fashion-y. It wasn't something that I would personally want to purchase because I personally want garments that has longevity to it. So unfortunately, a lot of the places that I went to were misses. The only place I absolutely did genuinely like was a place called Ula. Anyways, that's my wrap up of Hanoi. I don't know what else to say, so bye.